very much,
lovely.
my sister. Good evening and welcome to AuntyNaija.
Ah,
I've just been exercising.
lovely.
I wanted to look good before I read out this letter to you.
This horrible letter.
Yes. Well, at AuntyNaija today we've unfortunately got something that's a little bit different for you.
Yes.
But we thought we just wanted to read it out for you.
Very important.
Because we thought it would also help some of you that
Yes.
are there. Some of you
Let's
who are going
through
through similar things.
Yes.
Okay. So this is a very, very sad and upsetting letter we
Very.
received. Dear AuntyNaija, this is how this girl starts off. She even puts there for us. Dear AuntyNaija, I am very upset
Imagine.
about some advice you gave recently about dealing with your wife's fault.
Why won't you be upset?
My husband followed you diligently.
Of course you should.
He listed out all my faults.
Good man.
He presented them to me in a gift frame.
We didn't even think of
A
that.
gift picture frame.
We didn't think of that. Husband, put it in frames for your wife. So she can
Exactly.
put it on her wall.
Exactly. And he told me to be working on them one a day.
Of course. That is even generous. Of course. This woman, she should be working on 10 a day.
Yes. He spoke to his mother.
Good.
He even faxed them all the way to Niger.
He wants her to be better for her own
Yes.
good.
She called a conference with his aunties.
Lovely idea.
I think so
I like
too.
the way people grow on the ideas we give them.
Exactly.
They're obviously thinking very well.
Exactly. So she called the conference with his aunties.
Yes.
And the mother discussed them and attempted an action plan.
Wonderful.
And then this girl says, which I'm obviously not going to
Imagine.
follow. Is it obvious to you?
It's obvious. Is it
It's
obvious
obvious to me. Oh. He then called a meeting with his mates and discussed this list.
Good boy.
I came in halfway in between.
He should have invited her to join.
And he even invited me to join,
Good boy. Correct move.
which I obviously declined.
There's a lot that's obvious to this girl that is not obvious here.
That no one else can see.
Nobody.
All her faults are plainly evident to everyone.
Even when I'm reading her letter, I can already see she's very faulted.
Very.
I'm sure 10 sheets of A4 will not suffice
Exactly.
to list all those naughty girls' faults.
Yes. I was so angry. Words cannot begin to describe my anger.
That is the point where I really started feeling hot with this girl.
Exactly.
Words cannot even begin to describe.
Exactly.
All the words in the English language, she cannot find something to describe the anger. Must be very serious indeed.
And then lastly, this girl says, he called the meeting with my mother, our pastor, my boss.
He should have invited her own mother.
That's it.
So she
with
was
her mother.
Oh, of course.
Exactly.
That woman shall hung her head in shame at that
Exactly.
meeting.
Exactly. I've never been so embarrassed.
Imagine.
So in response, my sister, I couldn't believe this.
I wanted to cry.
I wanted to cry. In response, I wrote all his own faults
Imagine.
on a sheet of paper and I just emailed it to him. And then, in response, he refused to eat my food for a week.
What a big surprise.
And he refused to speak to me for a whole week.
What a surprise.
How do you sleep at night? Where do you get off giving such advice? Can you now see what you have caused?
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine?
This girl will send us such letter.
Can you imagine?
Asking us
Of
how
all
we sleep at night.
AuntyNaija, we who have been giving essential marital advice to many people.
Yes.
How do you sleep at night, my
I
sister?
sleep very well. How about you, my sister?
I sleep very well, of course, like a baby.
Who wants to be given advice if we don't give it?
Exactly.
Over 45 years. Pleasurable marital experiences.
Combined.
Both of us. 45 years. And this is the lady we should be listening to. How do you sleep at night? I did this, I did that.
Exactly.
And look now what we have done.
What we have caused. What have we caused, my sister?
Why would the one who told her to write her own husband's fault on? Hey! To even conceive them in her head.
Exactly. To think that a woman can look at a man and say he has faults. What does that sound to you like?
It sounds like an ant looking to the mighty lion and telling it he has a fault.
Can you imagine? What rubbish.
Nonsense. I've been married for over 20 years.
20 years.
The idea that my husband has a fault hasn't even crossed my mind.
A single fault.
Let alone allow it to dwell in my head and then got it on computer.
Exactly.
And send it to him. By computer. And he stopped eating her food. She's left was just a week.
Exactly.
That he didn't stop eating that her food for 1 year.
Who does this remind you of, my sister? Who in the Bible?
Vashti.
Vashti.
Vashti. This is what she did.
And what happened to Vashti?
Immediate overtaking, replacement by somebody else.
You will not be replaced.
You will not be replaced.
We pray you will not be replaced.
But you must listen to your husband. My son, keep on going. You are doing well.
You're doing well. This is the first stage. What's the name of this first stage?
This is anger and denial stage.
Denial stage.
Anger and denial
That
stage.
is
it happens every time.
Yes.
Other men might be experiencing this. So learn from this as well.
Yes, we encourage you to keep going on.
Keep on going.
Persevere through this stage of anger and denial.
We urge you to do so.
Yes. And what comes after anger and denial?
Is acceptance.
Acceptance.
She knows that she's faulted, and that's all. I did this, and it will just quieten down. She'll start being stiff and be looking at others for missing wives, and she want to be like them.
And she want to learn from all of them.
It is acceptance.
Okay. And last but not least, what should a brother be pressing through to?
Change.
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 That is it.
She will change.
She will change.
So keep on at it.
All of this noise.
Perhaps you could even add some of these to the list and make sure you
Of course.
show her.
All of this anger, annoyance, all of her behaviors, unacceptable.
Write it in big letters and put it on
Yes.
different.
Says unacceptable what you have been doing.
And make sure you show all the visitors to your house every time you come.
That this is what my wife is working on.
Yes. So they can be praying with you.
Alongside you. They would love to do that. She will eventually love it.
Yes.
She would love it happening.
Anyway.
So we hope you have learned from this letter.
Yes.
All of you are going through the same situation. Keep on going.
Keep going.
You will get there and persevere.
You will get there.
Get a lovely woman.
Yes. At the end of it. After about 10 years of hard work.
We've been married for over 20 years old.
20 years.
Well,
were we like this when we started?
We were.
We were.
But still, my husband family for didn't cross my mind.
Yes.
Let the Lord permit it to stay.
Yes. So
take care.
you.
Bye-bye.
And thanks for watching AuntyNaija.
Take care.
Goodbye.